Hour number 3, Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Tuesday. Having a great day to this point, a fun show. You guys will be out at the Omni tomorrow. I'll be having a suit day, but looking forward to that. All right, what were you going to bring up?
So Robbie Stanley mentioned the other day, and I thought it was really good, about one guy that you need a good year
Well, he's
from.
a smart boy.
He is, in 26. And you can go all, linebacker, DB, blah, blah, I mean, all the, the playmaker parts. But what I really need in 2026 from this one player, I need this one player to be outstanding, and it needs to be J.C. Latham.
Yeah?
I need him to be outstanding at right tackle. Right? Dan Moore can figure his own out, come in there, but I just think it's such important now with the offensive line. If he could be that guy. Skoronski's coming to his own at left guard, and now you got a guy in Latham that could really be – and he was getting better towards the end of the year. The Vegas game was a disaster, and he knew that, and that was the skirmish between him and Simmons about practice and all that allegedly went on. But if Latham could be that guy where he's pissed off, where he's angry every game, that's just an amazing thing. And so that's what needs to be. If he can play – he doesn't even have to be an all-pro level, but up there, I mean, that could be really good for this football team. That takes a major question mark away to build on other things. But J.C. Latham is my guy in 26. It's got to be good. Not average. You got to be good. Better than you were last year. A lot better. Just be good. That's it.
I'm with you. I think that is 100% true. Like, if Latham can be a good right tackle and they, figure out, you could if he's going to be good and he's going to be better, if you have a rookie or two in the interior, I'll feel better about that.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Build that line. That's a fantastic point.
Build the line. I mean, I know we talk about the Cowboys in the 90s, but that offensive line, the Cowboys in the 90s, was unbelievable. Right? And the line in the Patriots in the 2010s that kept Brady upright, unbelievable. You even know the name of the Patriots line? I don't. There's one, Soder, that ended up going to the Giants, right? That's it. And then Shaq Mason from Columbia was part of that. But those are a bunch of no-name guys whose job was to keep Brady upright and deliver the ball. If this line can keep Cam Ward upright and don't design those godforsaken, stupid design running plays and let him work and deliver. I mean, there was a reason 19 experts last year thought he was the guy with his arm and his mindset and his IQ, how smart Cam Ward is playing football. Then not just one or two, but like 18, 19 of these guys. Let him do that and let the line just do their job and keep him upright. It could be a great – and we're not talking that it's not different in the last 30, 40, 50 years of football. It's so important, and it should never be devalued with the line. But if you can stay upright, deliver the ball down the field, let your playmakers make things happen, it's a wholly different team this year. Completely. A whole different football team.
I'm with you. 615-737-1025 is our phone and text line, driven by WilsonCountyHyundai.com. Going back to what we were discussing with the Robinson-Vrabel era, if you go back to 2000, after the heartbreak of losing the Super Bowl and being 1 yard short and all that stuff, I think we knew pretty quick this 2000 team is better than 99, and this is a team that should go win the Super Bowl. I think I don't know if they were the favorite, but they were up there. And so you kind of had that okay, it's going to be all right. They're going to bounce back, and then they ran into another team that was really good that ended up winning the Super Bowl in Baltimore. I don't think I felt as confident in 2021, even though they were the number one seed.
Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, there's something was missing. It's oh my God,
they were good.
It's we're here now.
Yeah, but they were good.
I don't think they were great at any one thing.
No.
Like the 2000 Titans team, that defense in 2000 was fantastic. The offensive line of that team in 2000 was good. I mean, it's not like the Titans scored 40 points a game or anything. It's oh, my gosh, they're the number one seed. Because remember, didn't the Patriots beat them down the stretch pretty bad? Derrick Henry got hurt. They lost to the Patriots right up there. It was a terrible game. In Foxborough. They were terrible.
Yeah.
They were terrible. Like it's like, oh, okay. And somebody felt like, all right, maybe they were a year too early. You thought they were there. And then Burrow comes in there, and although they sacked him 8 times or 9 times, they got it. But I'm with you. There was never that feeling like, this is the team, right? 2000 was like, this is the team. And it didn't happen.
Yeah.
God, I hate the Ravens.
Because, like, think about it. On the 2021 team that goes to, you had now, look, if Henry was healthy, I probably would have felt different. Like, it was so impressive that they ended up getting the number 1 seed, knowing that Henry got hurt, and Henry was on pace for going to over 2,000 again.
Yeah.
He was probably going to break the record.
Was that the year the 88 players they put in there? I mean, there's just so much coming together. It's like, how is this happening?
Right. And then going into that game, I'm like, well, they should beat Cincinnati, but you didn't have – like there was not the only elite player at the time was probably Simmons and maybe Brown.
After in 21?
Yeah, like in that – like
so
going
Henry's out.
Yeah, well, he played, but remember he wasn't 100%.
Yeah, after the Colts lost that day.
And I think that was I never thought I would say this, but I think they took carries away from who was it that
oh god, Chestnut?
No, the guy that was
that went to Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh,
he was really good.
So good that we forgot.
Well, I know, but anyway, they took carries from him to give to Derek, and Derek just wasn't back yet.
Right.
Like he just wasn't there. And I just, you had AJ make that catch on the sideline that got, I think, knocked the wind out of him, and I don't know. It was
Dante Foreman.
Dante Foreman, thank you. It just never felt like the same as that 2000 team. So the point I'm trying to make is, even though the Robinson Vrabel run was fun, I'm hoping that this group of Saleh and Borgonzi actually does build the depth better than those guys did.
Well, look who the cornerbacks were. Buster Skrine, Elijah Molden, Janoris Jenkins, Chris Jackson, Christian Fulton. So it's not like they were like stacked with all pros. It's like, who's that guy? What's that guy doing in there? I think a lot of credit for that 21 team goes to Vrabel for keeping them focused on the prize and not worried about what's happened there. I mean, you throwing guys in like David Quessenberry, Corey Levin was part of that team. Nate Davis, who wasn't overly great, but he was there. Jayon Brown, Zach Cunningham. I forgot Bud Dupree was on that team. So you're right. It was not like, oh, my God, look at this team stacked. The 2000 Titans were like, this team is stacked with all pros. It's, Hopkins and Matthews and Eddie and Steve and Derek Mason and on. And you just knew that team was there. But this team is like, eh. And so, but anyway, that's all in the past, and you realize that. And now it's turned to what you got in 26. There's just a lot of momentum with this franchise, with things they've done, who they've hired, who they've brought in. And I don't think I've been excited for training camp in years.
Yeah.
And now I'm really excited.
I'm excited for the draft, all of it. Adam in Portland wants to weigh in. Adam, what's up, man?
Yeah, so the 2000 team you were just talking about, and that was my world, by the way, when I was 14 years old. That team, and it poured over into my adult life. Who am I kidding? But I had a sick feeling that whole week leading up to that Ravens game, because the same thing we were doing to Jacksonville, they were doing to us. And their defense, like, we were number 1 in total defense that year. A lot of people don't know that, but they were number 2. But theirs was more impressive because it was points. Like, they were shutting everybody out. They give up a lot of they would give up more yards than we would, but they were so good. But no, like, even going to the Burrow year, man, I've never felt super confident. Like, I haven't felt as good since the Super Bowl. But that 2000 team specifically, man, I love that team so much, and there was so many good players. But just the Ravens, I was like, I hope we don't end up with the Ravens, and that's what happened. So I wasn't surprised, but I was heartbroken. That was the worst moment of my young life that day.
Yeah, no, I remember it, man. We're the same age, so I remember it. It was the same. It was just, that was heartbreak.
Let me ask you this question: what was worse, 2000, 2008?
Ooh. Oh man, that's a really good question.
Or throw 21 in there. 0, 8, or 21.
By the time we got to 21, my heart was so hardened from disappointment.
Right.
That I was just like,
Right. To me, I get the 2000, but the 08 with Johnson his rookie year, they're 13-3, home game. I mean, you feel it, right?
Yeah.
Ravens had played on the road at Miami the previous week. They're coming in. It's a Saturday night. You feel good. You hope you play the Steelers the next week. You just beaten the Steelers a month before.
The Preds were playing that night. Like I was one of those people that went to the Preds. I didn't have tickets to the Titans game.
Huge.
I went to the Preds game and watched it in the arena.
You should have sent me and Cliff a ticket request when I got you taken care of.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
it was before that.
That's
time,
okay. But what hurts worse? I mean, that 08 team had something with Chris Johnson.
Let me answer that next because I think they all three kind of feel different.
All right.
We'll talk about that next. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game on this Tuesday. So to answer your question,
which is
what hurts more, the 2000 Titans loss, the 2008 Titans loss, or 2021? So both times that those teams are the number one seed. Basically, every time they've been the number one seed.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to probably 2008.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Just because 2000 sucked because there was we were in the Super Bowl the year before, now we're a better team, so we should get back there. And like we had to learn as a sports town.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way.
Correct.
2008 was, even though Baltimore still had Ray Lewis, who was the quarterback? Was it Flacco?
2008?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that, like the Titans should have won that game.
Mm-hmm.
And, you can sit here and go, well, if Chris Johnson doesn't get hurt, the big thing was what's ironic is they both are connected to turnovers because Eddie gets the ball ripped out of his arms. Algie Crumpler fumbles.
At the 5 or wherever it was.
Allen missed a couple kicks in 2000. Did Baronis miss any?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I know Derek scored a touchdown in that game.
First play of the game.
Yeah.
Right. Great over Finnegan. And that was the thing. It was like, all right, if they win, we want the Steelers back here. Again, remember that's when they stepped on the terrible towel when Lindell White and Keith Bullock stepped on the terrible towel in December, and people were like, oh, you should have done that. Well, it's just a stupid towel, back then. And then Steelers end up winning the Super Bowl and everything that year in 2008. There was just so much potential there. What I liked about that team was the front four, right? With Van Bosch, Hainsworth, Kearse in and out, Tony Brown,
who I don't think gets enough credit.
Correct. And they were like, man.
Who did Kearse rotate in and out with?
Was it Dave Ball?
Yeah, it was probably Dave Ball.
I mean, they beat the snot out of other offensive linemen and quarterbacks. I mean, they just were relentless in those guys. And Bullock was so good at middle linebacker. Not middle linebacker, but linebacker. Tulloch was there. It's like they got something. Finnegan, Nick Harper, Chris Hope, Michael Griffin. I mean, this was a very good football team. And I'll never forget the heartbreak that night, that Saturday night. It was cold and like we had already sent an advance team to Tampa, right? For 3 weeks. Like we're just in case if they win this, Channel 2 are ready to go to Tampa and cover this. And then that night was because we did live shots on the bridge.
Because who would have been so if they had beaten Baltimore, was it
Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh, yeah.
Because Baltimore went the next week to Pittsburgh and lost.
Right. Which I felt pretty confident that
they just beat the snot out of a month earlier.
So that would have been Packers?
Cardinals. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Cardinals.
God.
Justin Gage had that 2-touchdown game.
Yeah.
Collins was throwing darts across the field. I mean, they were on it. That was one of the most fun wins that Nissan Stadium ever had, was that win over Pittsburgh in December of 2008. It was so good. And then you lose that game in that fashion to a team that you are completely better than, but it doesn't matter. Then at 60 minutes, if you're not winning, it doesn't matter how better you feel that you're a lot better football team than the Ravens were, and they weren't. And that's what happened. The Ravens next week lost to Pittsburgh in the AFC Championship game. 21 never felt like, they're going all the way.
Didn't. Yeah, because everybody was hurt.
Yep.
Like,
and then you had Mahomes, right? He was like, well, they play Kansas City. He's going to come to town next week. And it's crazy. Nashville still has never hosted an AFC Championship game.
This is good. Kevin in Florida goes, most people forget the Oilers were the AFL champions in 60 and 61. So if we follow the Cubs' drought of championships, the Titans will win it all in 2069.
It's not bad, right? My granddaughter will see it, but I'll be 101.
Jeremy in Clarksville says, 2021 hurt me the most. I'm a big Tannehill fan. Watching him collapse like that was crushing. Yeah. What's ironic about all three of these is, I mean, McNair hadn't gotten to true McNair level yet in 2000. He was starting to.
Yeah.
But, he won the MVP, co-MVP in 2003. And then in 2008, you had Kerry Collins, who had kind of rejuvenated his career. In 2021, same thing with Ryan Tannehill, that had rejuvenated his career.
Right, yeah.
Adam in Portland says 2000 was the most painful. However, I did hate the Ravens. 2008 was the first time I called them cheaters and dirty. Wish D-Mace would have stayed here or went anywhere else. Still hurts that all our good players played for that garbage organization. I'll never forget doing an interview. It was Derek and I, and we had Chris Johnson on, and it was fun. It was a great interview, and we brought up the 2008 game, and CJ was basically like, y'all were trying to hurt me, and Derek's like,
Derek didn't do anything wrong.
I think he said that. He's like, I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything wrong.
But he didn't deny it either.
I told you, I was in the press box when Flacco throws this bomb to the end zone. I remember somebody next to me says, please don't let it be Derek Mason. And I had binoculars. And all I saw was this dude get up and start doing a Michael Jackson dance. And the press box just erupts because it's Derek Mason. He caught the touchdown. I mean, it was a great catch, beat Finnegan, and he's doing his little goofy Michael Jackson dance in the end zone. I was like, oh, man, that was the first score, and then the Titans played come from behind the rest of the way.
615-737-1025. We will have more coming in this hour of Chasing Big Joe here on 102.5 The Game. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game on this Tuesday. Some big news just coming out in regards with the Predators. No, they don't have a general manager yet. But they've released that they have reached a multi-year agreement with Scripps Sports to broadcast all of the Predators games that aren't on national TV next year, in years to come, on over-the-air television. It'll be on WNPX, which is a sister station to News Channel 5. And all of the Preds games will be on what is going to be called the Spot Nashville 28, so Channel 28. That Scripps Sports will now have that.
I think it is amazingly vital and important that I could watch the Preds every night.
Yep.
I've got YouTube. I haven't seen a Preds game in years.
Well, because
I go online and watch clips.
This whole thing with FanDuel and all of that just has led to all that. But
it's great.
The Predators now join 4 other teams that are in Scripps Sports portfolio: Tampa Bay Lightning, Vegas Golden Knights, Florida Panthers, and Utah. So the Preds will be the 5th team there, and some games will be simulcast on Channel 5, as they have been, which is cool. But you can watch every game on Channel 28 on the Spot and not have to worry. Now, there are apps if you're a cord cutter or don't have an antenna or whatever. There is going to be a direct-to-consumer app that you can get and watch the games that way. But I've been told this is a really, really good deal. Preds fans have been frustrated, like you, that certain providers don't have, or they've had to pay out the to get it. Now you don't have to do that anymore.
There's no excuse not to get an antenna. I mean, there's no excuse.
I mean, you can do that.
The digital channel comes in like a blowtorch. It's great. There's a lot. Dr. Creighton and I will text each other during Bonanza when it's on Me TV. Like, you see what little Joe's doing? You're like, watch out for Hoss, and then we'll have a good time. And then the Rifleman the other night, holy cow, right? We're not going to get into that.
Well, I mean, I was really disappointed that I reached out to you guys during Gunsmoke and got crickets.
Right. Well, because we were so into the show, like,
Yeah.
I mean, Marshall Dillon wasn't playing around that day.
was
I was
not.
at the dinner table. I apologize.
No, I do. I think it's great that I could turn on every night. This
Yes.
is all 82 games.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they're national televised, then no. But yes, the regular season.
And I'm not going to ESPN Plus and spending that either.
Yep.
I'm not doing that.
Well, now you
Shouldn't
go
have
to
to do
now you
that.
go to channel 28, and
Good.
you'll see Willie and Mace and Kara and Lindsay and sometimes Hal and you know,
Good.
yeah.
I'm all about that. That's good. We talk about this all the time. How to become a Braves fan in the 80s? Because the Braves were on TBS every single night. How do people Cubs fans? They're on WGN every afternoon. You saw them every afternoon. So this is a win-win for the Nashville Predators, which is good. Speaking of the Nashville Predators, Chase.
They play tonight. They got a point last night. Wanted the win. Went to a shootout again with the Los Angeles Kings. And couldn't get it, but got a point. So they're 1 point back of LA now. LA's in the second wild card spot, but the Predators play tonight in Anaheim with pregame coverage at 8, puck drop around 9, and going to try and do it all over again.
They've gotten 5 of 6 possible points on this trip.
They have. So it's been a good trip.
Yeah. But why are some people last night like, oh, I know you lost, but you got a point, right? And I know you wanted the 2.
Who's saying that? Are they the same people that don't give 2 craps about this team most of the year, and then they all of a sudden start caring?
What's my favorite show?
Robbie and Rexroad. They do care.
They were. Robbie was not happy with
Okay,
what
all right, that's
losing the
fine.
point last
Robbie's
night.
allowed to not be happy because Robbie covers the team.
That's
and,
right.
Is all in.
So beat Anaheim. Is Anaheim any good?
yeah, they're tied with Edmonton for the top spot in the Pacific Division.
All right. I didn't need the attitude.
Okay, well,
I didn't need the. Pff.
I need you to pay attention. Once the Preds are on the channel 28,
Right.
you'll be able to do that.
That's
now.
right. So look, win tonight. I'm the glass is always full. Win tonight, then beat Utah on Saturday. Then when they come back here Saturday night,
Saturday afternoon, 4 o'clock.
Oh, okay. They play Utah Thursday, and then have Bridgestone. I like afternoon games at Bridgestone.
Oh, yeah, they're fun.
Loud. Be loud.
So here's what you got tonight to pay attention to other than the Preds. The Blues play against Colorado. That's important because the Blues are they are 4 points behind you. Gosh. So not crazy. So that's something to pay attention to. The Kraken, they're pretty much out of it now. The Oilers and Mammoth play each other, so that's big if there's any hope of that first wild card spot. And then Golden Knights, Canucks, and then the Preds play the Ducks. So LA's not in action tonight. So if and neither is San Jose. So if the Predators win, they would be back in the wild card spot. So
Do you think Saros goes back to back?
I think they go on and in. I think they should go on and in. I don't think you need to play UC back to back.
Okay, why not?
So, because Eustace Onninen's played well, so I think he should.
You're
he should
paying
get it.
your goalie $7 million a year.
I know, but you have a backup for a reason. So I think this is a game he can go win.
Okay.
I got faith in the big fella.
What? Give me the rigmarole for tonight. What time we doing? What time's pregame?
Didn't I just say that? 8 o'clock.
Oh, did you? I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I was
it's
looking
okay.
at behind you. I was looking at Buffalo Bill try to pull that lady out of the well. I'm sorry.
8 o'clock pregame, and then 9 o'clock puck drop.
Okay.
Yep, so.
Is there a different time for Thursday?
7 o'clock pregame, 8 o'clock puck drop.
Okay. Just move it back an hour. I
Yeah.
got all that.
Getting earlier.
And then
Last night was Brando was the producer last night and did a great job.
love Brando.
It was 1 o'clock. I was literally signing off at around 1 a.m. So,
What was your reaction when it went to overtime? Like, oh gosh.
son of a.
And then the shootout.
I know.
Can I tell you something? I can't watch overtime anymore. I'm too stressed out.
You should do so.
can't
I don't
do
know if he did this in Washington and in the island. We'll have to ask him. When Barry Trotz was the coach of the Predators, and the shootout came into play, he would turn around on the bench and just look at the crowd, and that's how he would know. He couldn't watch the actual shootout. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't mind the shootout. It's the 3-on-3 overtime.
Oh,
I get
yeah.
so stressed out.
It is stressful because it's fast.
For the longest time, the Preds couldn't win overtime games, and it drove me crazy. I'm like, why am I putting myself through this, watching the Preds do this? So I don't mind the shootout; they're really cool, but the overtime part of that, I ain't doing that anymore.
So the Preds play tonight. It's the most important game of the year, as they're all going to be. But I mean, look, they're 4 points back of Utah, 1 point back of the Kings. So you never know, man. I mean, it could work out. So go Oilers.
No, it is going to work out. I'm telling you right now, it's all positive.
So if they, man, all right. So in that scenario, if the Preds did get into that first wild card spot, right now they'd play Edmonton.
Okay, I don't care who they play.
Yeah, I would rather draw. They haven't been very good against the Oilers. I don't want the Oilers.
Look, I don't care.
I'd rather have Anaheim or Vegas.
I don't care if they're playing the '94 Rangers. I don't give a damn. Just get in.
Yeah,
give me the 2 home games. Give me the parties downtown. I'm all about that.
Couple of things on the Scripps news. Kevin says Tampa Bay is on Scripps. Watch them every night they play. That's so awesome. I just had a conversation with a friend today about how they need the very thing like WGN and the Cubs back in the day. Yeah. Will the new Preds channel be available on DirecTV? I believe so.
Look at you, buddy. Got all it going down there.
I think it is. I mean, I think it already is. It's not a new channel. It's just a kind of a rebrand of a channel.
So who's going to produce everything? Like who?
I think
now?
it's all in house.
Okay.
So Bob Cole and his
Bob
crew.
Cole. Love me some Bob Cole.
So excited about that. We'll come back with What Day Is It and Celebrity Birthdays. It's Chasing Big Joe on this Tuesday, 102.5 The Game. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game, presented by the Omni Nashville Hotel. That's where these guys will be tomorrow. I'll be back Thursday. We'll miss you, though.
Where are we Thursday?
5 Iron Golf.
Can't wait.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. Looking forward to it. People are telling me where the channel is and everything. That's good. I'm glad everybody's excited about the Scripps news and the Preds. With that, let's get to What Day Is It and Celebrity Birthdays.
Okay, first on the list we have National Beer Day.
Oh, yeah.
You can pair that with a Coffee Cake Day. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but National Coffee Cake Day. National Making the First Move Day. So then following that with the metric system.
Boo!
National No Housework Day. National Pet Health Insurance Day. Comes in handy. Public Television Day is today. Talking about the Preds, there you go. Let's see. Sexual Assault Awareness Month Action Day is today, so always aware of that. World Health Day is today. World Health Organization Day. And to wrap it up with the last 4 here, International Day of Reflection on the 1994 Rwanda Genocide. International Snail Paper Day. Empower Women Entrepreneurship Day. And International Beaver Day. So, shout out to the Beavers.
See you, Joe. I knew that was coming. Ready for birthdays?
Gotta get these birthdays within 2 years. Dr. Crane, you'll go first because it might be your last show. Because you cannot beat Chase in this game. So here we go. First birthday, Dr. Crane, you ready?
Sure.
How old is Hall of Fame running back Tony Dorsett?
72.
I'll say 71, but I think he's 72.
72 exactly. Chaser, how old is Buster Douglas, who beat Mike Tyson back in 1990?
65.
60.
66, 2-1. Chaser, how old is one of my favorite linemen of all time, former L.A. Raider Steve Wisniewski? Bad dude from Penn State.
Me?
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Should be.
Well, let him go. That's
Okay,
fine.
yeah, go. What's your name? Nick?
Yes, Nick.
Steve Wisniewski.
80.
Leave it to Beaver over here.
Yes!
72.
59. Chase, how old is Ricky Waters?
68.
70.
57. How old, Dr. Crane? Rondé Barber.
He's been on the show.
52.
Nah, I'm going to say 47.
51. Dr. Crane's up 3-1. Chaser, how old is baseball player Adrian Beltre?
Adrian Beltre?
Beltre, whatever.
46.
49.
47. It's 3-2. Dr. Crane, how old is the director of The Godfather? Francis Ford Coppola. How old is he today?
Ooh, we'll go 87.
84.
87 exactly. Chase, it's 5-2 now. Nick, Chase, how old's Jackie Chan?
67.
70.
72. Dr. Crane's up 6-2. Could be a good day. Dr. Crane, how old is Russell Crowe?
67.
58.
62. Chaser, how old is Bill Bellamy?
Of the Bellamy brothers?
Yeah, it's their younger brother.
I don't know.
You never heard of Bill Bellamy?
No.
The comedian? The black guy?
Yeah. 61.
63.
Never heard of him, yet gets it right on. 6-4 now. All right, Dr. Crane, here we go. Speed round. Country singer Bobby Bear.
55.
Gonna make a joke, but not gonna do it. 78.
91. Chaser, how old is singer-songwriter John Oates of Hall & Oates?
Lives in Nashville.
He does.
76.
80.
78. That's a push. Dr. Crane, how old is singer Janice Ian?
81.
82.
75. It's still 6-4, Dr. Crane. Chase, how old is singer bass player John Cooper of Skillet?
It's the tribute band to Dr. Crane's pig.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Skillet's doing well, by the way.
That pig and
he's dead.
frap some beaver, and you're good to go.
I'm gonna say 62.
I think it's illegal to do that.
In 7 states.
All right. What'd you say, Chase?
62.
64.
51. Oh, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Dr. Crane, the bass player Ben McKee of Imagine Dragons.
81.
Which dragons are you watching? Good Lord.
What's with never mind. 41.
41 exactly. Now we're tied at 6. Here we go. This is for the win. Chase, how old is very popular contemporary Christian singer Taryn Wells? Today's her birthday. How old is Taryn Wells?
42.
45.
At the buzzer, Chase McCabe. She's 40. He comes back and wins 7-. He was down 6-2. You had him
I
on
answered
the
a phone
ropes.
call, and it just went downhill from there.
Don't answer the phone.
Yeah,
Man
it's
in many
rude.
hats back
It's
here.
rude to call during celebrity.
It's
birthdays.
very rude. You've got a game. As I told Brando, our great producer, Brando, when you play this, it's not a right, it's a privilege
That's
to
true.
play this game.
That is true. Good stuff. That is great
Be
stuff.
proud of yourself.
Thank
You're down
you.
6-2.
Thank you.
Let that
I'm
be an example.
I'm never down.
You know what? This example, never quit.
Never give up. That is going to do it for us today. Appreciate all the fun and participation. DVD coming your way next.
Yeah, we talk all the time. And listen, we talk about never quitting, and that's the whole goal at the end of our message at the show every day. Never quit. Whatever you're doing, never quit. We can't have you guys quitting. We need you out here. Our world's a better place because you are here. Know how much God loves you. Know how the great job you're doing. And I understand some days and that journey feels rough and you're like, oh, I can't go any more. I can't do any more. You can, right? That's what we're here for. It. All the guys who've reached out, God bless you, man. You're doing doing such a great job. Again, the website, unitycares.com for more. Know that you're just doing a great job today. And some days it feels rough. It feels like the road is bouncy. That's okay. Smooth roads ahead. Know you're doing a great job. Keep going forward. Knowing that we love you, and more importantly, more than anything else, know how much God loves you.
Amen to that. Peace, love, rock and roll. DVD next on 102.5 The Game.